Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video for the morning update, well, we are taking a look at Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, and Micron. Now, we had Tesla's earnings yesterday. Not much has changed since what I talked about in this video yesterday, so check it out if you haven't done so. If you have checked it out, that's awesome. So you already know what's happening in the price action, but to really quickly put it again in the picture, that we couldn't hold the above $400 and 406 area zone. We were watching an uptrend. Now, well, let's take a look at the hourly interval. We did have a pullback and we did find a support right in that zone. We tried to go up but failed again, and at 200 hours moving average. So once we lost $400, that was it. Intraday, now we are coming down up below that and we are going down. Now remember, below $400 until 373, I mentioned that that will be an intraday weakness only. So take it just like that, all right? Nothing much more than this 373 area. If we continue lower, you will have to take it as an intraday weakness. If let's say technically there is a possibility of a rebound because it's also at one of the another important area, right? So can this hold this 384 area, this significant level where it's trying to find a rebound? Well, if this rebound comes, first of all, until 400, it will be just a rebound. At this point, since we have seen multiple rejections up here at 200 hours moving average again, I want to see it not only get above $400, I want to see it get above 200 hours moving average as well. And on the 5 minutes is what you are using for the potential rebounds. Yes, the rebound is coming. Where is it coming? At our day trading levels plus as well. So again, if you have access to my tools, you know where to watch for a potential price reaction. But this is just a rebound so far. Let's see if it holds through and turn around. But it will be just a rebound as long as we are still below $400. It's not really going to change it in an uptrend. And there is lingering weakness right now still in Tesla. It's not that it's ready to collapse, all right? It hasn't given me that confirmation, but it's intraday weakness definitely, as per what I talked about yesterday, that what to look for if you're below $400. That will result in some intraday weakness possible into these zones. And right now 384 is giving it some rebound for the day. If Tesla closes above $400, all good and fine again. If it doesn't, we are still weaker on Tesla for the day, and also for coming days. If we close today below $400, we are weak. Okay. Nvidia. So Nvidia is, since overall structure is bearish, and so pretty much just we had a rebound, and as I said, it's just not right now. This is not a pivot, as I said yesterday. Intraday, we'll have to see if this continues to hold and get above and eventually forms daily interval pivots. It didn't do that. Today we are falling again below 200 days moving average. In other words, overall structure has been bearish and intraday is not willing to do any rebound. Now, I did talk with the members as well later yesterday. And I talked about this very scenario, that if we are not able, because the price action failed in the post market again, right? So this was the video that I did on Nvidia yesterday first, and then by the evening, price action in the post market was a little bit changed. So I did talk with the members about it. Now, because it's an earnings seasons of other stocks, they will affect ad volatility to Nvidia regardless. Okay. Now the thing is that Nvidia couldn't stay above $123, and it just continues to reject and rebound. There is right now no rebound, and overall structure is bearish. And intraday rebounds are not forming, which means higher pivots are not forming. We are losing another now pivot over here. So it's just not looking good for Nvidia, and we expect downside continuation. Let's see, 116 at this point. If Nvidia has to turn in an uptrend from here only, intraday at least, intraday rebound, then we'll have to get above 123. Otherwise, no. This thing is still weak and is right now lingering, and not just lingering. Overall structure is bearish on this thing. So it can be expected continuation downside more. Let's see. So yeah, its overall structure is bearish still. AMD. So AMD here, guys, is it's trying every day. It's trying its best, but since we lost with the DeepSeek AI stuff debacle that happened that day, It broke AMD, did a good rebound, and today it tried to go up as well, though rejecting at 20 days moving average. And well, overall structure is still negative. It's trying to come back up, but let's get to the hourly interval. So hourly interval is still holding fine. All right, we still have high lows. All right, and you are using this significant level for today. I mentioned if we stay above 116, it's still a continuation of an uptrend. Look at this. The significant level is giving it that very bounce. All right, 180. It has gotten to a rebound part where it's rejecting underneath of 200 hours moving average now. So definitely if we get above it, it's gonna a little bit more flare up. All right, it's gonna a little bit more open up. And definitely as long as we stay above this zone of 117 and 90 cents to 118, we are fine. If we close below it, AMD will start to reflect again just overall weakness. All right, then rebounds are over. All right, so SMCI overall structure is negative, guys. Nothing much to say here or talk here. I'm not sure if earnings would save SMCI this time around. It's just never happened in the past. So, but overall structure remains negative on this thing. It's still bearish. All right. So, yeah, nothing there. ARM is still resisting, and 150 is trying to get above it. Look, we'll have to get above it to get that move. All right, if it does it, sure, it can open up the doors again to 160 and higher. If it can't, well, it's still a waiting game, or it's, technically, sure, we are holding a higher low, but, intraday, there is still lingering weakness on this thing. So, yeah, definitely, I would avoid trading it short and rather wait for a breakout because it's so close to 20, 50, and 200 days moving average that again, you can do whatever you want, right? But that will be the break below 145 and 88 cents will bring more weakness. Broadcom, a good rebound, right? And so is this just a rebound or are we good to go up again? So after such a gap down here, I would say it's a good rebound, but is it strong enough? So let's get to the hourly interval. Intraday, we are holding an uptrend on this thing. And yeah, we are holding higher pivots, and as I said yesterday, as well as we can hold through it, intraday it can continue higher, and so far we are fine as long as now on intraday and eventually in this structure from where we are, we stay above this thing to 13 and 14 area, we are just continuing higher. All right, the structure is remaining bullish, I mean to say. Micron, so Micron has a rebounding stage today, as I said yesterday as well, right? That the way it's forming a price action, a rebound is coming and is possible. Take it as a rebound. Let's get to the hourly interval, why that is so. And because I told you that we are forming pivots here, double bottom, triple bottom. And today, as we got above one of the significant levels, we are just continuing higher. Take it as a rebound, but yes, intraday rebound is in an uptrend. And that's all what I have. Let's revisit Tesla just before wrapping up. So yeah, just a rebound coming at one of the significant levels. If you need access to my tools, that marks all these things automatically for you. Links to my tools are in the description of this video. And okay, let's take a look at Nvidia as well again. Yeah, no, it's still weak. And so I'm just doing wrap up of the summary. Yeah, AMD. So let's take a look at 5 minutes on AMD. Yeah, it's looking as well. Yeah, 118 is what we want to close above today. If we want to have that rebound intraday continuation and get above 200 hours moving average. It's funny enough that AMD is such a heavy mover, right? Like Micron, and they will still show some moves, Broadcom and ARM, and AMD is just like every day selling off. There's a lot more to it. It's just not the company. It's also about how many stocks or how many shares float they have, how much volume it's getting of trading, right? So that affects quite a lot of how much movement can happen based off how much volume. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.